Guys, I got a lot on my heart tonight. It's pretty heavy. I told you my story the last time, and there's a few things I didn't go into real detail about, but I've had a lot of people talk to me about what that meant to them, and I know there's a lot of people out there suffering a lot more than I thought. There's been a lot of people reach out to me. Anyway, when I first was depressed, it was really like a dark tunnel and no light at the end of it. And I'll tell you what, that's a hard thing to imagine. But you don't realize how negative and how you dwell in the past so much when you're depressed. And that's one thing we got to work on, and I want to give you a few helping hints for that today. I heard this story a few times about the Indian boy that went to his grandpa that was the chief Indian, and they was out talking out on the rock, and anyway the little boy goes, "Why are some people evil and some people good?" And the old wise chief, he says, "Young man, there's two wolves in each one of us, an evil one and a good one." And he says, "And they're always fighting." The little boy looked up to me and says, "Well, Grandpa, which one wins?" And the chief, he looks at the little boy and he says, "The one you feed." And so I think this is a very important part of coming out of depression or anxiety, and really getting a few small victories. What we got to concentrate on is putting positive stuff in our mind, reading the Bible, praying. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube, positive stuff. There's a lot of people out there. The world we live in today, there's a lot of stuff at your fingertips, such as this video. You can reach out and find things. That there's a lot of people that put out really good content, and in later videos I will give you some of the people I go to, but for right now, if you need some of that, just ask in the comments and I'll get back with you on that right away. But another way to describe it, and some people, especially people that have never had this before, another way I've always described mine is like being stuck in a pool, but having something stuck to my leg and I can't get out. I can't get back to the surface. I can see the surface. I can look up and it's light up there, but I can't get there because something's holding my leg, and I'm trying and all I'm doing is getting out of breath and wearing out. And you know, when you're depressed, you're so tired and you want to give up, but you can't, because you don't want to die. Or that's the way I felt. And so it's a constant struggle trying to get away from whatever's holding you at the bottom of that pool to get back up so you can get a breath and relax. And so sometimes when people look at you, you got to realize you got to reach for their hand if they're giving you one. Reach out. And guys, if you're the one helping, reach down and grab them and help them up out of that water, because they're struggling and they're about to give up. So I know it just wears on a person being that way every day. And so we need to work on getting people that can help and reach out to them. So the three things I want to talk about that I kind of covered is you need to fill your mind with positive. And you know, sometimes that's just getting up and getting out of your house and getting into the sunshine too, guys, because that's an important thing. And sometimes we don't even think about that. And the other thing I said, you know, is get positive books. there's a lot of positive books out there that can help you out. And pray. You know, if you can't move and you feel like you're stuck where you're at, pray, because sometimes that's the only thing you can do. You don't even got to speak it aloud, you just got to say it in your mind. And the other thing is live in the present. Don't live in the past. Get rid of that past, and don't think about the future, because sometimes that's where your anxiety comes from, is thinking of the future too much. You know, worrying about what's going to happen next, or you know, that's what makes us anxious. So guys, live in the present. Find some positive people to be around. That's the other thing. You know, there's those people that you need to avoid because they aren't positive and they don't help you. But there's people out there willing to give you a hand up, and there's people out there that are just, they have that personality, and you need to reach out to them. And guys, I'm hoping that you'll take this and use it in a good way, and that people that are listening to this that aren't having problems but maybe know somebody, they can pass this on to them. And I've had a few of them do that already with my other videos. And please subscribe to my channel if you like this content. And I plan on trying to do these at least once a week, and if I feel like I need to before that, if something's weighing on me, I will do that too. So thank you all for listening. Have a great day, and God bless.